Welcome to another new video. Someone asked me what are the 6 colors I would actually pick from the 70 colors M Graham series to put together in an urban sketching palette. I'd like to provide some kind of a background behind picking the 6 colors. Is firstly, I'm actually looking for 6 single pigment colors. I'm not looking for mixtures, so I kind of eliminated all the mixtures. We want to maximize the mixability. So if you have a mixture, it might give you muddy colors once you mix it with another color. For urban sketching, most of the time it would be an ink and wash, and there would be lines underneath, and then colors just go on top, light wash. And most of the time for colors like this or paints, I would actually suggest using transparent, semi-transparent, semi-opaque colors. So I can't eliminate all the opaque colors. I also want to be able to get really dark values. So this is what I've gotten by mixing all the 6 colors together, and you do see like this is pretty intense dark color value, so I'm pretty pleased with this. And of course, because I wanted texture, so I also included some granulating colors. So let's go through the colors that I've picked. They are Nickel Azo Yellow, PY150, Raw Sienna, PBR7, Permanent Alizarin Crimson, PR264, Cerulean Blue, PB36, Ultramarine Blue, PB29, and Viridian, PG18. So these 6 colors, I have one yellow. This yellow can be like a brownish yellow when you use concentrated, and it can be diluted to kind of a very pale pastel yellow, and I think it's pretty dynamic. We also have a brown, so this one I use an earthy brown. It can be lightened to be a nabis yellow color, sort of a light brown color. And the reason why I chose raw sienna is because it's semi-transparent and it's granulating, so it does give you a bit of texture. The red, I only have one red, and that's Permanent Alizarin Crimson. But the reason I picked it is because if you get it really diluted, you do get some kind of a pink color. So you can get some magenta color. Just realize here, like, there is only one red. I don't have another space for a pink color. So this is, I would say, the closest that I could get. If I would like to have a warm color, I will actually mix it with the Azo Yellow. So that gives me a little bit more of a burnt sienna, like a burnt sienna orangey, like a brown earthy orange color. It's not as red as let's say, for example, if I replace it with cadmium red light, but I think it would do for me. And because this is a limited palette, we have limitations. So if you do like a bit more red, you could actually replace it. If you like it more warm, you can actually replace it. But cadmium red, there isn't any semi-transparent or transparent warm red in the palette. So this is the only one, cadmium red light, and cadmium red light is actually opaque, so you got to be a little bit careful not to, it might cover the lines, so that may be a small concern. And if you like it to be a little bit more magenta-ish, like if you like more pinkish tone, more bright violet purple color, you can just use the Quinacridone Rose instead of the Permanent Alizarin Crimson. And I think if you mix it with these 2 colors, you might even be able to get not so strong, but a bit like a Permanent Alizarin Crimson. So for me, this is like a middle place between these 2 colors. And then because for urban sketching, we see a lot of like gray and like dark purple and blue skies. So I think it's important to include the cerulean blue, which is why I included the cerulean blue. It's granulating, semi-transparent. So granulating is good because, as we say, it gives you a lot of texture. And the other blue that I have, like, you can't replace this ultramarine blue. So this is more like a greenish leaning blue, and this is more like a blue, right? And this color is granulating transparent as well. Very popular in palettes. Most of the times in limited palettes, you will have an ultramarine blue. And then lastly, I included a green. Green is not primary color, but I think green is important because in urban sketching, we do get a lot of turquoise, like glass, right? Blue, like green color. So with this green, it's granulating and it's transparent. So you can get really nice green. I think this is quite a nice bright green color, like on top of tree canopy color with the Nickel Azo Yellow. The Viridian together with the Permanent Alizarin Crimson and also the Raw Sienna, you do get these really beautiful ultra granulating separating colors. This is so beautiful. This is a nice dark color as well. So if you want to get a dark value, you can actually just use the Permanent alizarin crimson with these two colors, and it does give you really beautiful dark values. And if you like to have turquoise, you could actually mix it with the blues, the Viridian, the blues, you get some of these beautiful turquoise as well. Viridian may be a little bit too soft for some people, so you might actually use the phthalo green. There's two phthalo green in the M Graham's series of colors. There's the phthalo green and the phthalo green yellow shade. So if you paint a little bit more like of a landscape, you might want to use the phthalo green yellow shade. If not, yeah, just use the phthalo green. From the mixture, like if you do these matrix, the color mixing matrix, you'll see that you get yellow ochre color. You also get some like orangey, earthy orange. You get burnt sienna. You get a good mixture of green. So these are really nice green colors. And you get some magenta, purple color, and the turquoise. So I think this gives you quite a big nice spectrum of colors. This is how I used all these 6 colors in like a ink and wash of Singapore River, and you do see all these you know, the darks coming out, and also the granulation looking really pretty. So yeah, this is my pick of the 6 colors. I'm really very curious to know what would you pick for your 6 colors, you know, limited color palette for urban sketching from the M Graham's watercolor series. Do write your suggestion for the 6 colors in the comment section below. I'd like to hear from you. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like it, just give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you like to see similar content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.